Hey guys, welcome to this channel. In case you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you'll be notified once I drop a new video. And in case you find this video interesting, please share this video. It goes a long way to help me make more content like this. Okay, so in this video we are going to be solving this question: differentiate sine inverse of x. Feel free to pause this video and try the question. Be sure to drop your answers in the comment section. I'm going to check that out. Okay, but I'm going to solve this question in 3 2 1. All right, so differentiate sine inverse of x. All right, so one thing we are going to do here is we are going to assign the sine inverse of x a variable. So I'm going to say let y equals to sine inverse of x. All right, so let's look at this example. The sine inverse of 0.5 will give us 60, meaning that if we take the sine of 60, we are going to have 0.5. So I'm going to rewrite this equation here to be that x is equals to the sine of y following this example. All right, so I'm going to rewrite this as sine y is equals to x, which is the same thing as x over 1. Using the sine formula, I can say that this is the same thing as opposite over hypotenuse. I'm going to represent this in a right angle triangle so that y is the angle here and the opposite here is x, and we have here the hypotenuse. All right, so the next thing is to find the adjacent. So using Pythagoras theorem, we are going to have that x squared plus adjacent square equals to 1 square. So making adjacent subject formula, this is what we have. Then adjacent square is equals to 1 minus x squared, where adjacent is the square root of 1 minus x squared, which is the adjacent here. All right, so let's push this aside. From x is equals to sine of y here, we are going to take the inverse derivative. Inverse derivative means that we are going to take dx dy instead of dy dx. All right, so if I differentiate this equation dx with respect to y, that's going to be that dx dy is equals to cos of y. Take the inverse of both sides to have 1 over dx dy is equals to 1 over cos of y. Now on the left hand side, this is going to change to dy dx is equals to 1 over cos of y. What is cos of y? Cos of y from this equation is going to be the adjacent all over the hypotenuse, which is going to be the square root of 1 minus x squared over 1, which is equals to the square root of 1 minus x squared. So from here, we can say that dy dx is equals to 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared, which gives us that the derivative of sine inverse of x is equals to 1 all over the square root of 1 minus x squared. That's the final answer. I hope you enjoyed that. In case this video was helpful, please share this video and subscribe to my channel. It goes a long way to help me make more content like this. And thanks for watching.